vật thể bay không xác định.
Do you ever look at the sky and see things that don't make sense? Mysterious objects appearing in the sky. Strange sky phenomena with no possible explanation.
What in the world is going on?
These cameras have captured things so mysterious, even experts don't have any answers. Scientists have been sending man-made technology outside the orbit, and maybe aliens are doing the same, because last year, the sky over New Jersey lit up in a mysterious way. It was nighttime when a bright blue flashing light filled the sky. But that's not even the strangest thing that happened. Mysterious glowing orbs appeared in the sky. So many that they were hard to count. These could not have been space debris falling from outer space, because the orbs were not moving. They remained hovering in that strange formation. Mysterious rainbow object. People watched in shock when a strange light appeared in the sky. A massive glowing object streaked in the sky over the sea, but it wasn't a regular meteorite or debris that usually burns up with flames. This was something else. Its center was white with a colorful border, and it was leaving a long rainbow-colored streak behind itself. Glowing blue band.
我操！真牛逼的，我操了！
Late one night, this man captured the most unexplainable sight in the sky. A strange blue light had materialized out of nowhere, and its edges were twisting in an eerie way. There was no other object in the sky, so it's not clear what was causing this light to behave this way. And no natural phenomenon has ever been seen that looks like this, making this video even more mysterious and one of a kind.
不是飞船吧？我操！看看。
Mysterious spacecraft. These people were surprised to see something outside their windows that they never could have imagined. A strange, thick smoke had taken over the entire area, so they could not see anything clearly. But what they could see was the strange orange glow far in the distance, like something was on fire. But that's not even the strangest part. There was a long and massive spacecraft slowly flying through the smoke, and it looked like the front of it was cut off from the rest of its body. That didn't look like a man-made craft. Hovering black objects. These people in Vietnam looked up at the sky only to find something strange. Two mysterious objects were hovering in the sky above them. They were completely black, and their shape did not resemble a bird or a spacecraft, because they had pointy ends on one side. What's even creepier is that the objects did not move at all. They remained hovering in one place. People stopped in their tracks to stare at it. But none of them could understand what it really was.
Vật thể bay không xác định.
Ball of light. Something flew into our orbit, and no one knows what it really was. First, there was only a small white ball of light in the distance, but it seemed to be getting closer to the ground, because its size was getting bigger and brighter. At last, the ball seemed to hit the ground in the distance, and that's when it exploded in a bright light that illuminated the entire sky. After that, there was only darkness and a lot of confusion about what this thing really was. Synchronized flying orbs. The event in the clip you're watching happened last year when this person found bright orange orbs over their neighborhood. At first, there were only 2 of them, but then a third one appeared. The orbs were glowing brightly, pulsing with light, and they were moving in perfect synchronization. as if they were 3 parts of a single unit. After experts analyzed this footage, they couldn't explain what was happening in this footage. Shooting light.
Look behind you. Insane.
Everyone on this beach was looking at the lightning, but the man recording this video realized that something else was lurking above the clouds. A glowing line zipped across the night sky faster than any known aircraft. Some people might think that this could be just a meteor, but something wasn't quite right, because meteors look like a ball of light with colored light streaking behind them. But this light was too straight to be normal.
Whoa, did you see that just shoot across? Did anyone else see?
Strange glowing formation. People in India couldn't explain what they were looking at. In 2019, they recorded these objects in the sky over Chandigarh. They were glowing with a mysterious orange energy, as if they were on fire. But the objects weren't really burning, because they were moving in a perfect formation, almost too perfect to belong to space debris. People all over the city captured the same sight from different angles, but each video is just as mysterious as the others, with no possible explanation. Moon-like object.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar.
It was past midnight when this man looked outside his apartment's window. A strange glowing orb was illuminating the sky. At first, it was hidden behind the clouds. Then, it quickly revealed itself. Its shape and size looked just like a moon, but brighter and faster, which was really strange because our moon does not move with such shocking speed. So, what do you think this was?
La ilaha illallah. Muhammad Rasulullah.
Unexplainable spacecraft.
I mean, that's unmistakable. That is a UFO.
Locals were baffled when the dark sky turned into their biggest mystery. A massive object was hovering right above the clouds. Its body wasn't visible, but a strange red and white light was seeping through the clouds, and it looked like the light belonged to a spacecraft. It was red in the middle, with smaller white spots of light on the side. The strange part is that it wasn't traveling in the sky like a normal airplane. It just hovered in one place. Everyone was frozen with their eyes glued to the sky, trying to capture the mystery in their phones.
Above the world famous sapphire. I mean, there is something in the sky.
Blue beam. This sight made people believe that someone was watching them from above. A blue object appeared in the sky and started to shoot out a bright beam of light. It tore through the dark sky, all the way to the ground, and the beam was moving around really fast, as if it was moving with a certain purpose. After some time, the light and its source disappeared without any possible explanation, like its purpose was complete. So could this mean that someone up there was really spying on us? Flashing alien spacecraft. A peculiar light started flashing in the sky, but it was not ordinary lightning from the clouds. An alien spacecraft was flying over the city. It was moving really fast and in a precise way. But that's not the strangest thing about it, because it was emitting sudden flashes of white light. At first, the light was small and sharp, almost a flicker. But then this happened. Bright white light exploded out of the aircraft and shot downwards, as if it was trying to abduct something from the ground. Meteor sighting. This man from Peru thought he captured a real UFO entering Earth. A ball of light fell from the sky directly towards the ground, and it burst in a flash of light. For a few seconds, everything became so bright that nothing was visible. He posted this video claiming it was a UFO, but later, other people shared videos of the same event that they had recorded from their areas. That's when experts decided to step in and revealed that this was a meteor that hit Earth. Unknown light source. When these people looked up, they witnessed one of the most bizarre sights. A strange white light was zigzagging up the sky, like lightning from a thunderstorm. But it was not lightning, because above it, another light slowly started appearing out of a mysterious source. At first it was small, then it grew bigger and bigger, expanding downwards and becoming one with the uneven beam of light below. It appeared as though there was an invisible object high up in the sky that was causing this strange phenomena. But the truth still remains a mystery. Glowing sky orb.
Terjadi fenomena. Apa ini?
A dazzling light flashed above the clouds at night, and people didn't know what it was. They saw a massive, glowing orb traveling through the clouds. But it wasn't shooting downwards like a meteor. It was gliding across the sky. Followed by smaller flickering streaks of light that were shining in all colors. The person recording it could only capture this brief glimpse because soon the mysterious glowing ball disappeared behind the clouds. Flashing sky. This was one of the most unusual days for people in New York. A dazzling light filled the city's sky due to an unknown reason. The light was so bright that it almost turned the night into day, and it kept flashing with different colors. That night, the entire city witnessed the same mysterious phenomenon. One after another, videos of the flashing sky popped up on the internet. And even after causing a lot of speculation among people, no one was able to explain the reason behind this, not even the experts.
Okay, so I had to get out my car. What in the world is going on?
Alien abduction. This video might be proof that aliens' abductions are real. A man looked out his window to see the most shocking things he had ever seen. There was a green light in the sky with no obvious source. And what's even more frightening is that a thin green beam of light shot out of it and traveled downwards. The beam was unnaturally straight as it stretched towards the ground. It remained there for a long time, as if it had a mysterious purpose. And if you look closely, you'll see a white light going up towards the source, like it had just abducted someone. Mysterious alien mothership.
Did you see that?
Yeah.
On this stormy night, something other than thunder and lightning was seen in the clouds. It started out with a white light in the clouds, but then it started to expand, as if the light was from a UFO that was moving closer to us. Its form kept getting bigger, but as it was moving, something else followed right behind it. Other smaller orbs of light appeared one after another, and they were traveling behind it, like smaller spacecraft following an alien mothership. After some time, all the lights disappeared behind the cloud, leaving everyone wondering if these were indeed alien spacecrafts.
Come on, Max, you see that? They found it. Look at that.
Mysterious sky shadow. A woman went out for a stroll when she witnessed mysterious sky phenomena. The clouds were glowing with a bright orange light. The light was so vivid that it seemed like the clouds were on fire. And strangely, there was something else lurking there too. A dark silhouette could be seen from the clouds. It's not clear what it really was, but it wasn't normal at all. The shadow stretched across the sky in sharp lines and looked like it belonged to a spacecraft that was not from this world.
Okay. It went away. It came back.
Sky portal. The cameraman was going home after his late-night shift when this happened. A massive ring appeared in the sky. Its edges appeared white and smoky, but inside the ring was a hole that was somehow much darker than the night itself. It appeared as if a huge portal had opened up right in the middle of the sky. Even the cars stopped on the road to watch. But nothing came out of the gaping hole in the sky. The portal just remained there unmoving, leaving everyone questioning what was going to happen next. Wheel of Light. High up in the foggy sky, a mysterious light appeared out of nowhere. It was a giant spinning wheel of light with rough edges, and as it was spinning, it appeared as if a gateway to another dimension was going to open right there over the buildings. But then, within a few seconds, the wheel shrank completely. Its size became so small that only a small speck of blue light was left behind. Massive light eruption. While recording the night sky, this camera captured an event that was never seen before. A small glowing object can be seen shooting up towards the sky with great speed, and as soon as it reached the sky, it erupted. Within seconds, the flying object released a bright, massive energy that kept spreading outwards. It looked like something was trying to leave the orbit, but couldn't, and ended up lighting up the sky. Strange cloud formation. Locals could only stare in shock when the clouds over their town took a terrifying form. The clouds were really dense, and they were rusty in color. But the most strangest part about their appearance was the shape on their underside. Thick, pouch-like bulges were hanging low from the clouds. The locals have never seen clouds like this before, but weather experts revealed that these were known as mammatus clouds, and they usually indicated that a storm was going to come in. Ball of energy. Something strange just happened in Vancouver, and no one was able to explain it. A bright blue ball of light shot upwards toward the sky, leaving a long, glowing trail behind it. As soon as it hit the clouds, it seemed to radiate a bright energy out of it that spread over the clouds. Another person managed to record this same event and captured the radiating energy from a different angle. It formed a huge blue-green band of light moving above the clouds, looking like a bright portal to an unknown dimension. Blue sky hole. Deep in the forests, an explorer's camera captured what no one was supposed to see. A huge circular ring of light formed up in the night sky, its center filled with a bright blue glow. It looked like a hole that was showing the skies of another dimension, and something even stranger was happening in the sky, because many white beams of light were coming out from the horizon and shooting right ahead. They spread outwards as they traveled across the sky, followed by more mysterious beams. Twin portals. While chilling on a bright day in this forest, a man witnessed a rare sight. The clouds above him took a really mysterious formation. Two massive holes had opened up in them. They were so big that it seemed like they were portals to another universe. But that's not all, because strange white streaks of light were moving along the edges of the portals, as if that mysterious energy was keeping the twin holes open. And this sight is enough to make us believe that there are other worlds out there. Red flying orbs. Something strange invaded the sky over this neighborhood. People looked up to find these red orbs flying over them. These were not drones in the sky, because the orbs glowed brightly with red energy, And what's even more mysterious is that they kept blinking in and out of sight. The glowing orbs kept moving at a slow and steady pace, as if they were moving with a purpose. And they almost made the people believe that these alien drones were spying over them. What are your thoughts? Colorful light band. A man was out for a stroll when he saw a multicolored band of light across the night. It wasn't a normal rainbow that appears at daytime, it was something else entirely. The band was filled with different streaks of colors that looked really striking, and what's even crazier is that the streaks were moving, their colors changing and blending mysteriously. Have you ever seen anything like this before? Comment below. UFO footage. It was after midnight when a storm rolled in and filled the sky with bright lightning. But along with the thunderstorm, the surveillance camera captured something that's really hard to explain. Look carefully. A long flying object appeared at the corner of the video. It looks like a bright, long object that seems to be radiating light in a semicircle shape. The object slowly flies upwards before disappearing, and after seeing it, many people were convinced that its shape and movement looked eerily like a UFO. Flying alien base. The following footage keeps on being taken down from sites, and that could be because it shows an otherworldly object in the sky. The exact shape of this thing is not clear, but there seem to be multiple lights on it. And it wasn't just a regular flying saucer that you see in other videos. It was too massive, like an alien mothership. It looked like an entire alien base was flying into our planet. Flying saucer. A security camera from this town recorded a bizarre sighting. There was an opening in the clouds, and a massive object emerged from that opening. It had a solid, disc-like shape on the top, just like a flying saucer, and it seemed to be releasing a mysterious white energy from its bottom. The cloud surrounding the disc was also glowing with a mysterious blue light. After analyzing this footage, experts believe that this camera had accidentally caught an actual UFO in the clouds. Desert portal.
Вам видно? Вам видно?
The universe holds many secrets that NASA doesn't want you to know about. Just like this one. As this man was exploring this desert, he saw a strange event. There was a strange form in the sky, but it did not look like any cloud formation. It was a massive circle, and its round shape was so perfect that it couldn't be a weather phenomenon. The man even panned his camera around the desert, but nothing else was out of the ordinary, just this perfectly round structure in the sky. That looked like a mysterious portal to another dimension.
Что это?
Shooting flare. A man was returning home from work when he noticed this unusual sight in the distance. A fiery flare seemed to be shooting upwards towards the sky in a perfectly vertical line. The top of it was glowing with a bright orange light, and it was leaving a long trail of faint light behind it. This light looked really baffling because it wasn't burning like a meteor. Some might even argue that it could be a rocket launching in the air, but it was moving too slowly to be a rocket. Mysterious light beam. This person decided to take a stroll at night when he saw this mysterious light. The area in the distance was glowing with an orange light, and a bright beacon of light shot out from that area and went straight up to the sky. The beacon made no sound or movement as it stretched towards the sky. The cameraman did not approach it, thinking that some mysterious experiment was going on there. Flashing signals. As clouds rolled in over New Jersey, something else lurked above them. White light was flashing in the sky really fast, and there were so many of those flashes that it's impossible to count them. The lights were continuously twinkling in a perfect rhythm, as if whatever was hiding above the clouds was trying to send us a message. So, what you think? Could these lights really be signaling us something? Spinning flying saucer.
Ma!
This might be one of the clearest footage of an unidentified object. A man was looking out of his window when he noticed it. The object was spinning in the air with shocking speed, and its shape resembled a small flying saucer.
Get onto this, lad. It's fucking so. It's that cloak. That's defo UFO, man.
There was blinding light flashing out from the bottom of it. The object did not fly up towards the sky. It just kept spinning in that bizarre way, as if its mechanism had somehow malfunctioned, and now it couldn't fly properly.
Look at this. Mark, look at this, spinning. Look at it.
Flashing night light.
Are you recording me? What's going on?
This footage shows one of the most bizarre sky phenomena captured on camera. Locals of this town were speechless when a sudden light filled the entire night sky. The light turned night into day.
Oh, the lights, the traffic light is out too! Oh my god. Yo!
And started to flash in all kinds of colors. Due to this, the sky became so bright that it was hard to look at it directly with eyes. After flashing for some time, the light disappeared completely, and everything became dark again. And since then, no one has been able to explain what had happened that night.
Hi. Yo, that's... Whoa. What? Yo,
Glowing alien spaceship. When this mysterious flying object appeared in the sky, everyone stopped in their tracks to watch. The object was glowing so brightly that it looked like a new kind of sun had materialized in the night sky. The object flew up, tearing right through the clouds, and went so high that it became a small speck of light in the distance. And because it had a round shape and was traveling so fast, the onlookers were sure this was an alien spaceship flying out of our orbit. Mysterious cloud object.
So cool. What's that?
What is that?
The cloudy sky looked so beautiful that this person decided to record, but he unexpectedly ended up recording something else too. A mysteriously object shot through the clouds with great speed. This couldn't have been a bird or even an ordinary aircraft, because its shape looked unnatural. It was dark, long, and extremely thin. The man was only able to get a brief glimpse of it before it vanished completely, leaving the mystery behind.
This is so cool. What's that?
What is that?
Deformed rainbow formation. Rainbows are supposed to appear in perfectly smooth arcs. So what is this? People saw these odd rainbow-like formations that appeared in the clouds. But something about them was not quite right, because their shape was really unusual. It looked like twin bands had formed right above the clouds, and they were glowing with multicolored streaks of light. After sharing this video online, other people also uploaded videos of the same phenomenon from different angles, and each video showed distorted bands of rainbow-colored lights. Many people made claims that this light could be a signal from otherworldly beings. Unexplainable red object. This man was just driving to work like any other day, but his morning turned into a shocking one when he saw this. A bright red object could be seen in the sky. It was hovering mysteriously, and it didn't move at all. What's even stranger is that its shape did not resemble any man-made aircraft, or even an alien spaceship. The red object was completely unexplainable and otherworldly, but if it really wasn't from this world, what could this really be? What? Unidentified light.
No, that's incredible. Look. Oh, whoa.
On this shocking night, It seemed as if there was a small rip in the sky, because a mysterious thing was emerging from it. Since the video was taken from a great distance, we can't really see the shape of the object clearly, but there was colorful light coming out of it. The lights didn't look like they belonged to an alien spaceship because they were changing form, as if they were alive, and they looked so mysterious that even after staring at it closely, it's hard to decide what their origin really was.
Oh no, my goodness. Mira, mira, bro.
Most shocking sighting? Thousands of falling objects were seen at night. They were glowing much brighter than the stars that we usually see, and were circling the area in a strange formation. It looked like glowing orbs were descending into Earth as they were circling down. Someone said that it could be drones, which does sound believable, but since there is no information on the video, that cannot be proven. What do you think was caught on camera here? And thank you for watching.